I hereby give consent for this meeting to be recorded.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, nothing, ma'am. That is my computer voice speaking.
No, I also got as soon as I logged in. No, it said something. Someone was saying something.
Computer voice will tell I have hereby given consent or something. You would have heard my computer.
Yeah. The person is not there as a host today.
Why?
I don't know. As soon as I logged in, it started recording.
So can you share screen?
Let me see. Yeah, it shows I am the host. Oh no, wait.
You're not, ma'am. You can't share screen.
Oh yeah, I'm not the host. Yeah.
That's what.
That's why I was wondering how come. I suddenly thought I saw me next to my name, and then I thought that okay, they made me the
If
host.
you're not there, I think from next time they should make me host. I will when you join, I'll make you host. Because I joined 5 minutes earlier. I'll be with she'll also be there.
It's today is a he.
The he or what every day they have new host, new person.
I have no clue. Today someone called Bhaskar sent me a message.
Oh.
I think he's not there in the group. That's why you didn't get this one. So what you remember what we learned last class?
Oh, last class. Yes, photo system 1, photo system 2.
That guy forgot that there is a class now.
He sent us, but we didn't see you.
Sorry?
He sent link.
Yeah, he forgot. He only sent the link, but he forgot that there's a class now.
Oh, ma'am, I finished mineral nutrition officially.
Congratulations. I heard July you have your boards.
I heard it, ma'am, September 31st NEET. Insider information.
Oh, insider information.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I got to know that day morning only all of this, ma'am, when the meeting started only. Then they told all of it in news. Insider informations.
Nice.
That's what, ma'am. NEET is on September 31st. JEE first attempt, I think, is in September 15th or something. And then second attempt is in October 17th, I think. But that is not sure. They might keep one JEE in August itself. And one more JEE in September, advanced in October. Or they'll keep one JEE in September, one in October, advanced in December. Or they're going to scrape off one attempt, it seems, but that will cause nationwide panic. So they're like.
So I want to know in June you're going to have classes or not? Or in July you're going to stop? When do you want to prepare for boards?
Ma'am, till we finish portion, I'll have class.
That anyway by May I'll finish that.
Yeah, and once we finish, we'll have class, but we'll have like every day you told, no, I'll write test.
Okay.
Every alternate day we'll have class.
Okay.
So when we have class, we'll have it like 1.5 hours, like half an hour. If I finish test today, I'll send you the thing. Okay. So you correct it, and we will discuss it on this thing. What do you call it? On during your class, like alternate day we'll do. Like if today if I write test, I'll send it to you. You correct it during your class. We'll discuss, and you can teach me the mistakes I've made. Okay, cool. Like we can plan it like that. And even my biology tutor told he'll give test. So how do we plan, ma'am? Like you will give alternate day, he will give alternate day, or how? I'll give alternate day. Or he will give 45 question, you will give 45 question. Like, do one thing. Today I'm giving you based on, say, reproduction, just for example. Then in your tutor, you take human but we decided we won't do unit, no, ma'am. We'll do full portion itself from the beginning. It's fine if I get less marks. If you want to do that way also, we can do full portion, no problem. Yeah, you told it's fine if I get 200 also. No, I'll I'll keep understanding more questions. It's all about improving after a point of time, so it's okay. Yeah. So full portion only I'll get used to that writing in 90 minutes, 90 questions. Yeah. Anyway, bio, you will finish it faster than that. Ma'am, but I need to finish. My target is to finish it. Like each question, I should take 10 seconds. That's all. 10 to 15 seconds. Like I want to finish it like in 50 minutes. Like I need that extra 40 minutes. So I'll keep 1 hour 20 minutes for physics, 1 hour 30 minutes for physics, and 1 hour 10 minutes for biology. Chemistry. Sure. Okay. In respiration in plants chapter, we had learned about
We'll discuss about what to go about because I have exams in June. So I need to
Which
prepare for
exam,
that.
ma'am? Which exam?
MSc Psychology.
Oh, ma'am, you're doing psychology.
Yeah. My SEM exam is there in June.
Oh,
So I just need to prepare. It's like it's not full June, it's just 1 week. So I need to prepare more. Can't afford to fail.
oh, ma'am, which year, ma'am?
First year,
First year, oh.
yeah.
Ma'am, you just joined college or what?
I joined the college last July.
So you're
And
only
because
20 years
of
old. Ma'am, so you finished school last year.
No, the thing is because of the pandemic, all this like the online courses started getting extended. So they never kept an exam. This exam was supposed to happen in Jan, but it's happening now because my course started eventually in Jan only.
Ma'am, so still, you finished school like 2 years back.
Hey, I'm doing MSc Psychology, da.
Oh, not BSc Psychology. Yeah, oh.
No, I'm doing MSc Psychology. I already have a BTech degree. Why will I again go for a
I
undergrad?
thought it was BSc Psychology. I'm like, my age group.
No, it's MSc Psychology. Yeah. So what was I saying is,
So you will be able to take class, ma'am. Like alternative 1 hour.
that I can take, not a problem.
Ma'am, so
Not
we'll
a
decide
problem.
which all days we'll fix our one timing. And then from Monday or Tuesday, from Tuesday is June 1st. No, from Tuesday, I'm planning to write one NEET test every day. We'll decide the timing for that NEET test every day. In that time, I'll write NEET test. Like that, we'll decide. Man, from June 1st, every day, I'll revise like one chapter of biology, full thoroughly. 1 to 2
Anyway,
chapters
plan
of
this out.
biology, I'll revise full thoroughly. So in some 10 to 15 days, I'll be thoroughly done. So after June 15th, I should be keeping target for test. Until June 15th, it is just warming up to get used to that practice, all of that. From June 15th, like as soon as I finish biology portion, I should keep target like 200, 215, 230. My main
Okay,
goal is by July middle, I should start getting 300 plus like properly. Like before my board exam, I should start getting 300 plus.
Otherwise, also you will be able to get. Only thing is, you need to make sure.
No, ma'am. Before my board exam, if I'm like strong, like one brick wall means that's all. Like even if I distracted fully with board exam, I'll not even forget little bit of NEET. I can just keep continuing the test during board exam also.
I don't know why you are separating board and NEET anyway. At the end, all are the same concepts. Whatever you're studying for 12th only is there. Only thing is, you're preparing for longer answers. Here, you're preparing for shorter answers. That's
Man,
it.
11th, ma'am. 11th, I don't want to forget. That's good.
You won't forget. So just stop thinking about forgetting now. Okay. So don't worry about it. Now let's just finish out this. Okay. So last class we studied about light reactions, correct? And then I taught you about
class photosynthesis. We did the photosystem 1, photosystem 2, how it photosystem 1 light comes, it is used, then the electron is used in photosynthesis. How photosystem 2 light will come, the electron is used for photosystem 1, it will get reduced. FP, FD center, ferredoxine.
Okay, so you vaguely remember things, right? And then I told this is basically light reaction because it is happening in the presence of light. No. So now, and then I told you that photosystem 2, photosystem 1, they all like work together hand in hand. And there will be a Z scheme that is formed.
Yeah.
You remember, right?
You do that Z and showed.
Okay. Now,
how long will we take to finish chapter? Like how much more classes?
No, that depends upon how much you are able to concentrate also.
Like how many sessions left, ma'am?
We are in the 3rd session.
So totally?
6 sessions.
So this week we should be able to finish 11th grade.
Yeah.
Oh no, one more is there. No, transport.
That is tougher chapter. Nothing much is there. I think another 4 sessions we'll be able to complete. Okay, now let's just discuss this first. Okay. So now this is basically
screen. Like,
yeah, I know. I have not yet like this one photo phosphorylation. One second. Let me just open the PPT. I'm just checking.
Ma'am, mineral nutrition, there was nothing, ma'am.
It's a chapter. That's why I didn't want
Hydroponic. Ma'am, I do to finish in 2 hours. He's like, He drew everything like first hydroponics was there, then macro micronutrients, characteristics for nutrients, all nutrients uses, toxicity, then like certain diseases caused by deficiency of the nutrients, then nitrogen cycle, then nodule formation, nitrogen fixation, and then this thing, what is that? How what happens to ammonia? Two things happen. One, that amino group exchange will happen. Another one is it will convert alpha ketoglutaric acid to glutamic acid. Transamination and reductive amination. That is fate of ammonia.
Okay, good boy.
Full thorough become with that chapter.
Proud of you.
But yeah.
Only
so he started, ma'am, today he started this thing. What is that chapter called? In 12th, last chapter, ecosystem. No, environmental issues. First, today air pollution over. Tomorrow noise and water pollution. Day after tomorrow remaining topics. Water pollution, many things I've learned in 12th, ma'am. BOD, sewage treatment, biological oxygen demand, all of that is in there in 12th also. So that will get over fast. Then that chapter in two more classes, then ecosystem 3 classes, and then evolution 4 to 5 classes.
Okay, come on, we'll finish this now. Okay, so basically we learned about ATP synthesis in the case of electron transport chain. A long time back we studied this, remember?
In respiration.
Yes, respiration, photophosphorylation. So here, basically what is going to happen is all these are connected with each other, okay? So what did I tell you? What was the main purpose of light reaction?
Splitting of water.
Hey.
Oh, electron.
No, what did I say? Light reaction. What is the main part of light reaction? I even gave you a comparison with food.
Photosynthesis.
No, I know it is photosynthesis. What in photosynthesis? Why do we have light reaction and why do we have dark reaction?
In presence of sunlight, whatever happens, light reaction.
No, I told you, remember that before preparing the food, you need to first prepare the ingredients for it.
Everything will be ready, like the electrons required.
No, it is not about the electrons. The major thing that is ATP and NADPH, energy molecules.
Yeah, in the end, NADP will be converted to NADPH plus H plus.
Yes, 2 electrons it will take in and then it will do. Yes, that we saw. That is for in the photosystem 1, NADPH was formed. Okay, apart from that, another energy molecule will be ATP, which is formed. So where will this ATP be formed is that it will be formed in this, when the plastoquinone for this one is happening. No, that is when the plastoquinone to the cytochrome. So there is where I'll show you in terms. Yes. This diagram explains it well. So what happens is, okay, this is a summary of the entire Z scheme we studied. Okay, so we have the P680, that is a chlorophyll, which is part of photosystem 1 or photosystem 2?
Chlorophyll. P680 is photosystem 2.
Very good. So first what will happen? There will be a photon striking the
From P680 it will go to, I think, FD center.
It will go to
A0.
No. That is photosystem 1, not photosystem 2.
Sorry. Photosystem 2 will go to PO9 or something.
Pheophytin.
Pheophytin, and then it will go to P680.
No. Basically, this P680 will transfer it to pheophytin, and then pheophytin to plastoquinone.
Plastoquinone to with cytochrome.
Cytochrome, yes, but which is a protein. But now the problem is that when this transition is happening between plastoquinone and cytochrome, okay, so basically it is going down the energy level. That means that particular molecule is going to lose the energy. Okay, so when that electron loses that energy, that is being taken up by the ADP and it will form ATP. Okay, because you remember we studied that in the last terminal, the phosphate will be added to ATP. There the energy will be stored. Yes, so the electron is getting excited by having higher energy. So as it goes down, it has to lose its energy. Now the energy that is lost is taken by the ADP and it is stored in the terminal phosphate bond and ATP is formed. Okay, so where is exactly, if you see where is the NADPH form when the transition happens between ferredoxin and FNR?
Yeah,
FNR
last.
is the enzyme.
Yeah.
Okay, you remember the enzyme's name?
FNR, ma'am. Ferrous something only. Ma'am, tell some hint.
Something related to ferrous only.
Oh. Wait, ma'am. What's it? What's it? What? Ma'am, tell some hint.
Hint, I'm showing you the answer itself.
Ferredoxin reductase.
NADP plus reductase. Okay, so that will help in the reduction of NADP.
Ferredoxin, NADP plus reductase.
Yes.
When you told that, I didn't realize that was enzyme name. I was like, what is she showing? She's showing how it's getting reduced.
Okay, so now the next one is that okay, so apart from this particular Z scheme, okay, so if you see this Z scheme is something like very cyclic in process. Sorry, this is non-cyclic in process, no? Yeah. So there is another way, okay, wherein only one photo system is involved, not two, but just one. Okay, so that photo system is like an alternative, like a generator. In case a main power is also not sufficient enough, you can use the inverter or generator, right? Same way, here, this two photo system, the Z scheme is a major one, which is involved in the light reaction. Apart from that, photosystem 1, which is present in the stroma lamellae. Okay, so that will be involved in production of further ATP molecules. Okay, because the thing is that more than NADPH, ATP is required at a higher rate. So what the amount of ATP produced by the this one, that is the Z scheme, is not sufficient enough. So what happens?
The ATP produced by Z scheme?
So the ATP produced by the Z scheme is not sufficient enough for the plants. So they need more ATP. So what they'll do, they have an alternative system which is present in the lamella, stroma lamella. Okay, and that will start working. Okay, so how does that work? Is not the same process, no difference in all. It's just the same photosystem 1. Okay, but in this case, what is going to happen is that where is the final one? I want the final one so I can explain this directly to you. Okay, so here if you see in this process, okay, only one photo system will be involved. Both the photo systems will not be involved here. So when the photon strike, I'll tell you, wait. So when the photon strikes P700, which is your photo system 1, can you see it?
Yes, ma'am. P700 photosystem 1.
As usual, the electron will get excited and it will go to A0. Then chlorophyll A1. Then it will go to FES.
Okay.
This is the pathway that photosystem 1 followed, remember?
Yeah, we know, ma'am. P700, yes. Then electron will go to A0, then A1, then FES center, then ferredoxin, then ferredoxin, NADP plus reductase.
Yes. After FD, like after ferredoxin, generally the electron is transferred to FNR and NADPH is produced, remember?
After, ma'am?
After the FD is there, normally in the normal process, okay, what happens?
FD,
yeah, FD is your ferredoxin.
Ferredoxin, NADP, NADH plus H plus gives NADH.
See, wait, this is a Z scheme. Okay, first know well about it. So you were right.
Ma'am, first photon will fall on photosystem 2, ma'am. Then from photosystem 2, it will go to pheophytin. Then photoquinine.
Plastoquinone.
Plastoquinone. In plastoquinone, because energy is liberated, then ADP's terminal phosphate is there, no? With ADP, it will give obviously triphosphate, it will become ATP. Then it will go to cytochrome, which is protein carrier. Then it will go to photosystem 1. That is photosystem 1 is P700. P700 electron will then go to A0. A0, then electron will go to this thing. What do you call it? What is that? Electron will then go to A1. Then electron will go to FRS sulfur center. Then it will go to ferredoxin. Then in ferredoxin, NADH plus H plus gives NADPH.
Okay, very good. Now
NADP plus H plus gives NADPH or something like that. Correct. And then FNR. Then again electron will go back.
No, FNR is the one which will categorize that particular this one. That is like catalyze that reaction wherein NADPH is converted, NADP is converted to NADPH plus H plus. Okay, still here is clear? No doubt. So if you see, there is a pattern which is Z scheme, and also what is the speciality of this particular pattern is it's non-cyclic. It's not cyclic, no, it's non-cyclic. It's terminating. The process is just terminating. It's a Z. Z cannot be cyclic, no.
Yes, ma'am. It's not cyclic because Z starts somewhere and ends somewhere. It can't go back there. Then it won't be Z.
Exactly. And what is being happening in this process? We are producing energy molecules, majorly ATP. Okay. So this, and in the presence of light. So the process of production of energy molecules in the presence of light is called as photophosphorylation. What is it called?
Photophosphorylation.
Yes. Okay. So here it is non-cyclic photophosphorylation.
Non-cyclic?
Photophosphorylation.
Photophosphorylation.
Okay. So Z scheme, another name, alternative name for Z scheme is non-cyclic photophosphorylation.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Apart from this, there is one more type of photophosphorylation that is done by only photosystem 1. Okay. So in that, what exactly will happen is this particular part, no, this thing will not be there. The region which I covered by this will not be there. That means photosystem 2 will not be involved. What will happen is, once the electron reaches FD, okay, after that, that electron is given to plastoquinone. And then it will go to cytochrome, and then it will go to plastocyanin and P700. So what will happen? Like a cycle, it will keep on continuing.
Wait, ma'am, what photosystem 2? That thing is not photosystem 2 and there, that is not this thing.
That will not be involved. Okay. Instead, what will happen? The electron from FD will be given to plastoquinone.
The electron from, ma'am, the electron from?
FD, the ferredoxin.
Instead of giving to FNR?
Instead of giving it FNR, it will go to plastoquinone. Okay. And at plastoquinone, ATP will be synthesized. Then it will go to cytochrome, plastocyanin, and then it will again go back to photosystem. So if I highlight it with another color, it will look like this. Right. Okay. So it will start from here, then go out like this. Then from there, go to plastoquinone and again come back here. So it is almost a closed loop, correct? So that is why you call that kind of a photophosphorylation where only photosystem 1 is involved as cyclic photophosphorylation.
If only one is involved, it is cyclic. If 1 and 2 are involved, it is non-cyclic.
Exactly. This is how cyclic will look. So from ferredoxin, can you see it is going to plastoquinone?
Yes, ma'am.
And it is continuing. So it is going in circles again and again and again.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Earlier, what used to happen when P700 was getting unstable, it used to get electron from photosystem 2, correct? Yes. But here, there is no photosystem 2 involved. For it is getting electrons back again from its own cycle. That is why it is called a cyclic photophosphorylation. So under light reaction, the main aim is to produce ATP and NADPH.
Under light reaction, main aim is to produce ATP and NADPH.
Yes, you can do it by two ways. First, primary way is the Z scheme or non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Okay, in which both photosystem 2 as well as photosystem 1 will be involved. And in this, both NADPH as well as ATP will be formed.
So ATP by two ways.
Yes, but this ATP that is produced by Z scheme is not sufficient enough. So plants have another method called cyclic photophosphorylation, in which it will produce only ATP and only photosystem 1 is involved. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So two types of light reaction. One is cyclic photophosphorylation, another is non-cyclic. Out of which is called as Z scheme?
Non-cyclic.
Okay. So this is the difference between cyclic and non-cyclic. Let's just quickly look through it. So in cyclic, you have synthesis of ATP. And here also you have synthesis of ATP. In an electron known as required, and oxygen is required as byproduct. Okay.
So in two ways ATP can be produced.
Yes, correct.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So in what all cases does cyclic photophosphorylation form this? In cases where there is in case of cyclic photophosphorylation, you do not require oxygen. So there are some anoxygenic plants. When I say anoxygenic plants, means plants which can produce undergo photosynthesis without producing oxygen. Okay. So it we have learned till now that photosynthesis means production of oxygen is involved. But there are some plants which does not produce oxygen. Okay. We also learned green sulfur bacteria and all, they don't produce oxygen.
Oxygen only, but they perform photosynthesis.
Exactly. In those cases, cyclic photophosphorylation will happen. Okay. Then, yes, in the case of non-cyclic, another important thing is you have to remember is electron acceptor. There is NADP plus. Final electron acceptor.
What, ma'am?
Okay. So, in non-cyclic photophosphorylation.
Correct. In non-cyclic, final is this thing only, NADP plus. But in cyclic, it is this thing. It will come back to P700.
Yes, please remember this. This can be asked as a question.
In non-cyclic, NADP plus. In cyclic, ETS.
Yes. So, since P700 is getting back its electron that it invested, do you think that splitting of water is required?
Ma'am, what do you think? Wait,
in the case of cyclic, non-cyclic photophosphorylation, we saw that water used to split and that electron used to go to P680.
Ma'am, 1 second. Remember? I think there is fire alarm ringing in 1 second.
Fire?
1 second. Daddy, number fire alarm ringing. Huh? Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I was telling is that we learned that since these chlorophyll molecules are losing their electron, we need to refill them, correct? So in the case of photosystem 1, it was getting its electron from photosystem 2. But in the case of photosystem 2, there, water used to split and then the electrons were provided to photosystem 2. Remember this or not? We learned it last class.
In photosystem 2, water will split. Yes, we know that splitting of water takes place with those electrons.
Yes,
and that water is the actual source of electrons for photosystem 1 again.
Photosystem 2, not photosystem 1. Okay. Now tell me, since photosystem 2 is not involved in cyclic, will cyclic photophosphorylation involve hydrolysis of water or photolysis of water?
What ma'am? What ma'am?
Will photolysis of water happen in cyclic photophosphorylation or not?
Cyclic. No ma'am. It is being again and again used. No.
Yes. So do we need photolysis of water?
No.
That is another difference between cyclic and non-cyclic. That's it. Okay. So these are the major ones. So I think I send a copy. In your textbook, if you read, now you will be able to understand. If you just
Ma'am, in
revise this,
textbook, nothing is even there, ma'am. That's the best part. I mean,
in textbook, the diagram is there. The explanation is not very clear. So you might not be able to understand. So that's why. Okay, I have sent it to you. Now we'll move on to the next session. Which
we have
is
to do one more session. I thought session over, done, class over.
This session we have been sticking to for past 3 days, so I don't want to. We'll move on to the next session too. Okay, so till now light reaction is clear. Okay, now
so dark
after
reaction
this,
C3 pathway. I mean, in this only we learn dark reaction C3 pathway, photorespiration, energy output.
Yes.
That way chapter only is over now.
No, there's still a lot. Okay. So after this, now the aim is to produce glucose. So using these energy molecules, what is going to happen is glucose is going to be synthesized. Since that does not involve any light, it is also called as dark reaction or light independent reaction. Okay. So what is the main aim of dark reaction?
Dark light reaction is in presence of light, dark reaction is in the night.
No, what is the main aim of dark reaction? Just now I told.
Oh, ATP.
ATP in dark reaction.
No, ATP is light reaction. Wait, dark. Give one hint.
I told you the answer earlier. I need to tell you just a few seconds before.
Ma'am, you just tell one like that.
No,
carbon.
What carbon?
It will, I think, something related to carbon, no, ma'am.
No.
No. Like whatever things they make in light reaction, it will use it.
And what? What will it use it for?
To produce this thing. What is it produce? What is it called?
What is it called?
See, ma'am, light reaction will produce all ingredients.
Like ingredients as in ATP, energy molecules.
Yeah, energy molecule.
And
then that energy molecule that will combine with carbon dioxide, no, ma'am, during dark reaction. It will form glucose.
Produce what?
Glucose.
It will form. So main aim of dark reaction is to produce glucose. Why is it called dark reaction?
Light. No light.
No light. That doesn't mean it is happening in the night time. It can happen anytime. Just that it does not require light. So that is why we also call it as light independent reaction. These are all alternative terms. You will see they are not different. They are the same. Okay. So whatever I told you here in the diagram they have given. So what happens is like using light, we will get output as oxygen. Okay. And then whatever NADPH and ATP is produced is used by the light independent reaction to produce glucose. And again, after NADPH and ATP are used, they will become NADP plus and ADP. That will go back to light dependent reaction, again get converted. So this is how as a cycle it will go on. Did you understand this?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, wait, what cycle?
So here, if you see, what is a normal equation for photosynthesis?
A normal equation now. Oh, CO2 plus that equation.
Yes.
6CO2 plus C6H12O6. No, C12H22O11.
Okay, H22.
Ma'am, here you confusing me, ma'am.
I am not confusing you, only confusing.
6CO2 plus 6H2O.
12 H2O.
6CO2 plus 12H2O gives C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2.
Okay. Now, in this, what are the raw ingredients?
What, ma'am? Carbon dioxide and water.
Carbon dioxide, water. And apart from that, this happens in the chloroplast in the presence of light. Correct? So, if it is happening in the presence of light, it is categorized as what reaction?
What, ma'am? If it is?
It is happening in the presence of light. It is categorized as what reaction?
It's light reaction.
Light dependent
Light
reaction.
dependent.
Okay. Now, in the light dependent reaction, what is going to happen is we are going to use water and light energy to produce oxygen. So, in the question, they can ask you, what is the product that is formed as a result of light dependent reaction? Your answer should be oxygen. Okay. Then apart from that, you also have energy molecules like NADPH and ATP formed. Okay. These will be used up in the light independent reaction. Apart from that, what else will be used? Will be carbon dioxide.
What, ma'am?
Apart from the energy molecules, what else will be used is carbon dioxide for light independent reaction. In
light independent means instead of carbon dioxide, what is used?
Not instead of carbon dioxide. Other than carbon dioxide, NADPH and ATP is used.
Oh, like that.
You learned the photosynthesis equation as one single equation, correct? This was the equation all this while you have been learning. Yes or no? Now what I did is the same equation, I just divided it into which will be used when. So now you know that water is used where, in which reaction?
Water is used in light dependent.
Very good, light dependent. What about carbon dioxide?
Carbon dioxide, light independent.
Very good. Now, what does water give you as a product?
See, this thing, oxygen.
Very good. This also we learned it in an experiment.
You ma'am, you are telling this is light and dark combined in one equation. Actually, it is light, dark.
Correct. Exactly. Got the idea? And we also learned in the first session that, they did experiments to find out who's giving oxygen. Either it's carbon dioxide or water. Remember? Now you have the answer. Who's giving it?
Water is giving oxygen. Carbon dioxide is giving...
yes, exactly. And apart from that, in the light reaction...
Carbon dioxide is giving glucose. Water is giving oxygen.
So carbon dioxide will combine with the energy molecules produced in the light dependent reaction to form glucose in the light independent reaction.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so we write it as a single equation, but so many intricate details are there within it. Is this clear? Okay, yes, so we already saw what is light reaction. I am not going into it. Another name for light reaction apart from light dependent reactions, photochemical reaction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, because chemical reactions are taking place in the presence of light, that is why it is called photochemical reactions. Now we come to what is dark reaction. I have already told you dark reaction means light is not required and glucose is going to be produced in the presence of NADPH and ATP.
Ma'am, after dark reaction, we'll continue tomorrow, ma'am. I'll get full confused.
Yeah, no problem. We'll just learn it.
But so already I'm getting confused, like NADPH, too much names.
What is there to get confused? You didn't revise and come. That is your problem. That's why you're getting confused.
I revised, ma'am. It's just so confusing. Photosynthesis is hard.
Where did you revise? If you had revised, you won't get confused at all.
I can write. You ask any question, ma'am, I'll answer. Any question you ask. No, you ask.
Then how are you getting confused now?
Ma'am, too much information and brain can't take more information.
Oh.
Lollipop experiment and all, if I start, I'll forget off.
See, next is the cycle by which glucose is produced is called Calvin cycle.
Or ma'am, tomorrow can we have 2 classes, morning and afternoon?
Tomorrow.
Sorry, morning and normal time.
Morning and normal time.
Anytime you tell, ma'am, for half an hour also it's fine. Like anytime you tell in the day, I'll be free.
I'll tell you tomorrow. Depends.
Except ma'am, if you're telling tomorrow means like between 1 to 6. Like if you tell like today means like that time I won't keep class.
Tomorrow, no need. This week, let's just keep it as one class itself. I have some other deliverables to give, so I don't think I'll be able to do it. Correct, then they'll call.
Lunchtime best. They won't call also.
I don't have a fixed lunchtime and all.
They will have none.
I eat and only everyone know the lunchtime. Whenever you get free, you just eat. That's it.
Like my house. I eat lunch suddenly at 10 o'clock itself. If everyone is free, I will eat lunch at 4 o'clock if everyone is busy.
So now what I want you to do tomorrow is that the PPT that I have sent you, please go through that properly, because trust me, you're going to learn like 3 more cycles. You learn C3, you will learn C4, and I'll also teach you C2. So all these 3 things, if you don't remember what you studied in light, this is going to make your life hell.
Last class we had was 19th May.
We had what?
Last class we had was 19th May.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, Friday. Thursday you didn't take. No, one day I took, no. Friday or Thursday.
Yesterday and on Friday, I think I didn't take. I have to check. I have to check that email who I have texted. Anyway, your work.
You didn't take.
Yes, I didn't take.
Friday you took, and then Thursday you didn't take. Wait, Thursday. Thursday you didn't take.
Thursday I didn't take. 1 second. Mohana.
Thursday.
I took on Thursday, I think.
Thursday we didn't text only, ma'am. Yeah, Thursday, tomorrow, today I won't be able to take class.
On 21st was the last class I took for you.
20th or 21st? 21st.
21st. 21st.
Friday. Friday.
Yes, 20th also I took class.
No, 20th you didn't take. See, ma'am, Thursday you were told you didn't take class.
Yeah, 20th I didn't take. 21st I took. Aduk munnadi May 19th I took. And today I took. Today 6:43. Yeah. So,
ma'am, best you keep off the timer thing which I have. So it will tell how many hours of Zoom meeting. Like you can go to settings.
Okay.
In settings, there will be, I think in general, it will be, not that, where is it? Wait, ma'am, I'll show you. Show my Zoom meeting duration will be there.
Okay.
So when you turn that on, from whatever time whenever you join the meeting, the timer will start. When you leave the meeting, you can see how much.
Okay, then I'll do that.
In settings, general, and show my meeting duration will be there.
Okay. What is your work for tomorrow?
Study the PPT and come, so that I won't get confused for C3, C4, C2 cycle and one more cycle.
Yes. So because I'll teach you every day one cycle. Every day I want you to learn. I am telling you again and again, you will definitely forget the cycles. You will get confused between them if you're not learning it properly on that very day. When I teach you, you might understand, you might feel like you will remember, but after some time, when it comes to cycle, you will tend to forget it. I will assure that for you. So you need to practice.
Yes, ma'am.
So after this class, spend some time, go through the PPT, also go through your textbook simultaneously. See the image, because in your textbook, they have given another image. So check that image also.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, have you put vaccination?
No, I didn't. And if you have any doubt, let me know tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am. East or west? Ma'am's the best.
Day. Tomorrow, I will try and finish one full cycle of Calvin.
Ma'am, what? Ma'am, 1, ma'am. 2, 3, 1 plus 1, buy 1, get 1, we'll do.
Yeah, we'll do.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Then bye. Take care.